Hey, clubbers. Any guesses where we might be? Just by looking at the hallway, looking at the wallpaper, looking at the lights, looking at the carpet. Kind of looks like Wilderness Lodge, but it's not. If you said Disney's Grand Californian Resort, you are absolutely correct. DVC Clubhouse has officially invaded the West Coast. We were lucky enough, we grabbed a deluxe studio over at the Grand Californian, room 4509. We are gonna show you guys what this is all about. Come on in. First things first, on the left, you do have the door for the lock off. The one bedroom would be over there. Nice little area for all of our luggage. And then as soon as you walk in, there is a cool little painting. Underneath of it, there's a nice little shelf where you can drop your keys or your magic bands. But I do want to point out, there is a hidden Mickey. Can you guys see it above the house? That is pretty cool. Keep in mind, that might be the only Disney reference that I will show you throughout this whole entire room tour. Just give you guys a quick overview. You can see this is like a standard studio at any deluxe Disney World resort. As soon as you come in to the right, we're gonna check out the bathroom. You have a really cool closet here with 2 full-size mirrors, which is really nice to have. We're gonna open the closet up. Inside the closet, you have a safe. You have your iron, you have your ironing board, lots of hangers. You've got the bougie robes that say Grand Californian on them. And then you do have a laundry basket and you have extra pillows and blankets. Very nice. Looking at the vanity, this is checkout day for us, so please excuse any mess. This is not typically how a room looks when you arrive full of trash, but we did try to tidy it up as best we can. Pretty standard sized vanity, 1 sink, not big, not small, but it is, like I said, very just kind of standard. You have the wood trim around the mirror. You get the rustic feel in here, just like you would over at Wilderness Lodge back at Disney World. The products are H2O products, with the exception of some of the lotions they use from their spa. You can see that one is a lavender lime moisturizer, and then they have their own Grand Californian H2O products. There are drawers, so there's plenty of storage. Down below here, I thought this was kind of cool. I don't know if that's a hidden Mickey, possibly. That is a little stool. So I guess that's for the little ones if they want to step up on the stool and they want to brush their teeth and get ready in the morning. It's pretty cool. And then there's another drawer over here. You do have a hair dryer down there. And then of course, some extra TP. We'll go into the shower area here. Again, excuse the mess, but very standard toilet, towel rack, your shower. Very cool subway tile. Again, the pumps on the wall, the Grand California body wash, conditioner, shampoo. Your shower head is just a standard shower head. No rainfall shower head. You just have the standard here. Very reminiscent of Boardwalk, the shower tub combination. So we're gonna swing back around, back to the vanity area. This is the closet again. Across from the bathroom is your kitchenette. You do have the mini fridge. Underneath the sink, I believe it's just trash. Yes. Kind of a small sink. You do have a toaster, and then you have the Mr. Coffee pot, and they do have the Joffrey's Disneyland 70th anniversary specialty coffees, and these cool little Grand Californian condiment kits. So little things for your coffee. I don't know what's in there. I didn't even really open one up, but might be like ketchup and stuff, but I think it's more for your coffee. You do have an ice bucket, some nice beverage glasses. They give you a can opener, and what is this? I don't know what this is.
Don't know.
If you know what this is, let me know what this is, but I have no idea what this is. I feel like I probably should know what this is, but I don't. Anyway, there is a microwave. Above the microwave, you have extra paper towels. No real plates and real silverware, but you do have the plastic silverware and your paper plates. And then above the ice bucket, you have coffee mugs, real ones. And then back here you do have paper towels. So again, nice little kitchenette area if you want to bring back some food from your stay. I do like the backsplash. The color scheme in here is really cool. You get that, like I said, it's a very rustic feel, lodge feel. Let's swing over here. Queen size bed. You can see the artwork on the headboard and the lights. I don't want to keep using the word rustic because I feel like once I use a word, I kind of stick with it. But it is a rustic feel. There's some artwork there. I don't know if those are the poppies. Beautiful. Look at the colors. The orange, the blues. Gorgeous. Okay, so let's talk about a pet peeve of mine. You can see on this side of the bed, there's not a whole lot of room. So, when I jump down in the middle of the night, I'm smacking into the wall. There's no shelf and there's no bedside table over there. There's not even a plug over there. So like if you want to charge your phone or charge your watch, there's nothing up against the headboard. There is, I shouldn't say there's no plug. There is one. If you go clear down to the foot of the bed, there is a plug down there. So I guess you could just put your phone and your watch or whatever you have to charge on the floor. But I don't know. It's 2025. Get with the times. Everybody has charging devices. Put a little shelf right there.
I don't think they've done a refurb here.
Yeah, you could tell like a refurb needs to be done. It's not just like you could see the scratches and the dents and the dings, but it's not just that. It's how functional the room is too. So beside the other side of the bed is a table, and you can see you have your phone, you have your alarm clock, and then you have, I'm trying to read what that says on the alarm clock. Is that a charging on the alarm clock? Do not place metal phone cases or metal objects in the wireless charging area. What? Okay, wait a minute. I didn't realize that was a wireless charger. So I guess I kind of take back my comment of not having any charging space. There is a plug way back behind there. And then of course, a little bit of storage right there underneath, and then a little drawer. Okay. So I didn't realize that. It's checkout day, a nice time to realize that. Oh well. But underneath the bed, there's a lot of room for your luggage too. We don't do that, but there's plenty of room under there. You can shove all your luggage. Looking at the living space, you can see the couch probably fit about 2 or 3 people on the couch. You got the dark greens and the oranges and the yellows, again, making the room pop with the nice wood floors. You do have a lamp on the other side of there. The lighting in here is kind of dim, so it's a little bit reminiscent of like how Animal Kingdom is with a little bit darker room. I will pull this down. It's kind of hard to pull down, but let me see. So this is a queen size sleeper sofa, and somebody help me out, but is that Flower? I think that's Flower from Bambi. So there's your second, possibly third reference to Disney in this room. Pretty cool artwork. And again, this is a queen sleeper sofa. Let me put that back up. Middle of the living area, you have a little table right there. And then across from the couch, you do have 2 chairs and a table with another mirror. I don't think I showed the dresser. 6-drawer dresser, plenty of storage. But again, what's missing? No plugs, no USBs. Standard size TV. Nothing huge, but it's not small. But again, I'm looking for plugs. I don't see any plugs. Over here, like I said, 2 tables, a chair. You do have plugs up here. This is where we put everything at. And then there's lots of space over here. And then we'll check out the balcony. It's always the favorite part. First of all, check out these seats. I don't know if any other Disney resort has balcony furniture that actually has cushions on it. But you got 2 nice chairs with cushions, and then you got a cute little table. And it is a very large balcony. But you can see this is a standard studio, and we do have a pretty cool view. You've got a nice big tree right there, but there's the grounds of the Grand Californian, and then there's one of the pools. I think they have a couple pools, and then there's a hot tub down there too. And then behind all of those lounge chairs is actually there's like a lounge and like a pool bar area over that way. But nice view, beautiful day. Clear at the top up there, you can see that's like, I think that might be like a grand villa with that really large balcony up there. But beautiful weather here, beautiful resort. The Grand Californian, I don't know, that's a pretty big name to live up to. When you're gonna put grand in front of it, everybody knows my love for the Grand Floridian, the crown jewel. But I'm not sure how this stacks up to that, with a lot of glaring, I guess, things that need upgraded. Like we said, get some plugs. There's no ceiling fan. I do enjoy at night, like having a ceiling fan. But it's spacious. I think this room comes in at almost 380 square foot. So it is pretty large for a deluxe studio. You do sleep 4 people. You got 2 on the queen there, and then 2 on the queen that pulls down. Points wise, I think you can get it. I saw it as cheap as 17 points per night, which is fantastic. But again, it just depends on what time of year. Points charts will change, but I think it does range from 17 points all the way up in the 30s for peak season. But that's pretty much it, guys. We're super excited to be here. It is checkout day for us, so kind of a bummer, but it's not all bad news because we're checking out of the Grand Californian, soon to be checking into the Disneyland Hotel. So, and yes, Kathleen says at the end of the video, it's not just going to be a room tour, so stick around because I want to show you guys the lobby too. The lobby is absolutely beautiful. Reminds me of the lobby of Wilderness Lodge, almost as if Wilderness Lodge, Fort Wilderness maybe, and Animal Kingdom had a child. That's what Grand Californian reminds me of. We'll get some video of the lobby, maybe the gift shop and some of the cool little lounges and stuff, and we'll put it in at the end of the video. But thank you guys for coming along on this video. Definitely recommend, if you're a clubber anywhere across America, get on out to the West Coast, check out the Grand Californian, and we will DVC you guys real soon. Okay guys, as promised, here is the Grand Californian lobby. This is when you first walk in. You can see check-in, registration, and bell services are all over to the right. Check out this lobby. Very reminiscent of Wilderness Lodge and Animal Kingdom as well. You do have a lot of seats. There is a big old beautiful fireplace over here. Let's walk over here and check it out. Right in the middle they do have Donald's Tales of Adventure, kind of a little showpiece. It said this took 400 hours to complete, and it was created with Rice Krispie cereal, powdered sugar, fondant, white chocolate, marshmallows, and then egg whites. Kind of hard to see with the glare. Donald's Tales of Adventure. How cool is that? And then Donald is way at the top. Pretty cool. Here's the fireplace I was telling you about. Very Wilderness Lodge. I'm loving this. We sat here yesterday while we waited for our room, or I'm sorry, 2 days ago, and we were practically just falling asleep. There's a bench over there, and then all of these rocking chairs. And then right above the fireplace area, 70th anniversary. Pretty cool. So you got the fireplace of Wilderness Lodge, and then you walk over here and it's like, wait a minute, Grand Floridian piano? And it plays itself. But even the floor kind of reminded me a little bit of the villas at Grand Floridian. And they do have a lot of these little knickknacks. These little cupboards that are full of all kind of like old school knickknacks. That book back there says Albert Hubbard's Scrapbook. Pretty cool. And then around the corner is one of the lounges. It's called the Hearthstone Lounge. They're not open yet. They open for lunch today, 12 o'clock to 1 a.m. That's Friday through Sunday. And then dinner is Monday through Thursday from 4 to 12. Cool little lounge in there. Look at that bar. Nice big bar. Nice lounge. I'll be having some cocktails there later tonight. On the opposite end of the Hearthstone Lounge is the gift shop. It's called Acorns Gifts and Goods. And then I'm gonna swing back around. Here's where the piano is. This is the opposite from where we came in at, just to give you guys another look at the lobby. So I think it definitely earns its name Grand. When you look at this lobby, it's absolutely beautiful. The front of the lobby, there is a direct entrance right into downtown Disney. So it's a lot different from Disney World. One of your resorts actually has a direct connection right into downtown Disney. And then if you go past the gift shop over here, to the right, there is another outdoor, there's a pool bar out there, and another great little, it's like a quick service around the corner. But it also has its own separate entrance into Disney's California Adventure. So you have your own separate entrance into downtown Disney, and you also have a separate entrance into DCA. I'll give you guys a little bit closer view of the gift shop here. Check out some of this merchandise. Morning. Lots of 70th anniversary things. We gotta go check out the DVC merchandise. Nice sweatshirts and sweatpants. And then of course they have the usual suspects for the DVC merchandise. Come back around this way. They got the cool water bottles. Anybody want to do some pin trading real quick? Very cool. 70th anniversary of pins. I always look at the mugs. I don't drink coffee, but I always buy a mug. Oh, nice luggage. Like that. Okay, they do have a spa here too. Tenaya? I don't know if I'm saying that right. Tenaya? 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 I don't know. This is going out towards the pool. And also there is that separate entrance that I was telling you guys about to DCA. It's over here. There is another cool restaurant over here too. You can see they got characters going on in there. I believe this one's called Storyteller's Cafe. I don't want to film in there too much because I think people are just enjoying their meal and I can see characters in there. Yes. Storyteller's Cafe. And it is a buffet. In the morning, they have a breakfast and brunch, which is Mickey's Tales of Adventure. Looks like it's going all the way from May 16th until August 21st. And then I believe I'm gonna look on the back here. For dinner, it's always Donald's Tales of Adventure. And that is also May 16th through August 21st. Oh, I want to show the pool real quick. Hi. We'll give you guys a quick glimpse of the pool. So nice out here. The weather is beautiful. It's been in the 60s in the morning and the 80s for a high. Love the pool. And then there is, if you guys look, the Craftsman bar. Lots of outdoor seating there, and there is a bar that's a little bit further up. Really nice. Hot tub is over there. The slide is over there too. You can't really see it. But it looks like there's another separate pool over there and a hot tub. And they have the private cabanas too. So I noticed that yesterday. You can actually rent those private cabanas and just have a nice pool day if you want to do that. This is the entrance to Storytellers. But you can just see how massive this resort. It just goes all the way around. But that's pretty much it. The other side, there is a quick service over there. And then the entrance to DCA, but that's it. Just wanted to give you guys a quick glimpse of the wonderful grand lobby and all of the amenities that they have here. But thanks again for joining us, guys. We'll DVC you real soon.